Hello and welcome to today's video. It is the final Manga Room reorganisation thing. I'm sure you're asking, why is it the final one? Well, because after I put these two shelves in, I don't have any more room for shelves in this room. Do I know what I'm going to do? No, not yet, but I will cross that bridge when I get there, hopefully in a long time. But hopefully in a long time. So this video is going to take a little bit of time to film. I'm going to be filming it on multiple different days. In fact, I've already filmed some of the later parts before I filmed the intro, which was silly, but I got excited and you'll see why. The room reorganisation is going to be split into a few different steps. First off, we're going to be swapping the sofa. The sofa I have in the room is like half of a 3-seat sofa, so there isn't an arm on one of the sides. And I do have a 2-seater with an arm. I'm going to swap them around because I don't use the other one as much, and I'll be a lot happier having a complete sofa in the manga room. Second step is moving the TV unit across to in front of the window because that is where the last two manga shelves are going to go. I don't really mind it going in front of the window. I don't really open the curtains because not too much natural light comes in because there's like a lot of hedging outside of the windows, and just the way the house faces, not too much light comes in, so I don't tend to open it that much anyway. I mean, it's one of the reasons I have fairy lights in my room, because you don't get too much natural light, so I'm quite fine with that. But I need to move that and all the games consoles across, which is a bit of a faff. Third step, I need to put in the extra shelves on the bookcase I already have. Finally, IKEA got some in stock. You saw it in my manga shopping video. I did go and pick them up, including the extra shelves for the bookcases I don't have. But yes, step 3, need to put those in. That may or may not be the step I've already done because I was too excited. Step 4 will be putting the bookcases in. I don't have the bookcases yet, but when I do, I will be filming that, and then pretty much once I do that, I'll be like finishing up this video and then it'll go out. So there shouldn't be too long between me getting the shelves and putting the video out. So the shelves are going to go where the TV is currently, and it'll mean I have another like manga corner, kind of like this corner, but 1 shelf, 2 shelves shorter, 1 shelf shorter, 2 shelves shorter, a shelf and a half shorter, I think. And then part 5, sort of the final part of the reorganisation video, is me moving the manga along onto the new shelves and putting my some fairy lights on it. I haven't found fairy lights that I like yet. It's very hard to find fairy lights outside of the Christmas season. So I'm here in April, May going, can't find any. Yes, that is going to be the gist of the video and how it's going to be broken down. They are going to be filmed like here and when I can get to them. I'm hoping to do some of the sofa and TV moving about this evening, maybe? Don't know, depends how sleepy I get. If you haven't already, don't forget to give this video a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel for lots of wonderful fun manga content. Don't know when this video is going out, so I can't tell you what's up and coming, but I am going to be filming my April manga tour and a manga unboxing, but there's almost no doubt in my mind they're going to go up before this one does, so maybe just go back and check those out. I think I'm just going to give you a quick room tour, like quick round in a circle to show you what it's like at the moment and how things are going to change a bit, and then the video will then go into each of the steps. So we're just going to do a quick run around so I can show you like a before and then we can like do an after as well. So this is the big wall of manga. Nothing's going to change on this side. It's fine as is. There is no more manga that can go on this side, so that is just going to stay as is. And then if we turn over here, this is where like most of the action's going to happen. So this TV unit with all these games consoles is going to move over here in front of the window. I'll show you how I'm sure it'll fit already, and we're going to swap this sofa out for the one I have in another room, which has an arm here and isn't just sad and armless. And then that's going to turn around to face TV, and the coffee table is going to move as well. And then I'm going to turn this half width into the corner so it becomes sort of a corner nook like over here and over here. And then I'll get 2 more shelves to go next to it, and then there's also another half width here. I'm thinking just, I don't know, make it slightly aesthetic. I'll do half width in the corner, then a full width, then a half width, then a full width. but I'll play around with that when I get the shelves, I think. And then, yeah, I need to get some fairy lights. It's really hard to get fairy lights. I kind of wanted to try and get some fairy lights like these ones, which are compact fairy lights, which just means they're like, there's not very big a gap between each of the lights. I mean, compared to the ones on the other shelf, which has a much bigger gap between them. There's like, on this set, there's like 2 in this distance, but on the other set there'll be 3, there'd be 1 in the middle. At this point, I'm not sure I'm fussed. I'm just happy if I can get one that is the right length and the right shade, because it's really hard to find a shade like this, because quite a few of them are orange, and I don't want orange, I want like warm white, like gold. Orange just looks too dark. Yeah, that's the plans. I don't know where I'm going to put the armchair. I kind of like leaving the armchair there because I like it in the little corner. Or I don't know if I'll move it over here or move it to the new up-and-coming corner. I haven't quite decided. I'll play around and I'll see at the time. I suppose we're going to go on to the first step, which is moving the sofa and the TV around. So this is the 2-arm, 2-seater sofa, which is in the bedroom, backed onto the bed at the moment. So this is going to go downstairs, and the one without an arm on this side is going to come back upstairs. It's stuck. Oh no. Yes, now it's time to get these shelves over in the corner, and unfortunately to do that I pretty much have to clear all of them, and then so I can pull them out just so I can get the cables out more than anything, readjust the cabling, shove this shelf so it's like in the corner, and then I'm just going to shove this other one along for now, even though that's not going to be where it ultimately goes, but just for now so it looks a little neater. And then I'll try and tidy up some of the fairy lights, I think, and decide what to do with the spare extensions I've now got. Also need to decide where the Alexa goes. Why didn't you pick that up, Alexa? There we go. We are going to forgive the fact that I am just sat here in my pyjamas and it is a Saturday night. No, it's Monday. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. Easter weekend has messed me up. Just going to chill, put some shelves away. It's gonna be lovely. Some of you might find getting the plastic off these slightly tricky, but that is fine. That is no issue for me. I have had years of plastic wrapped manga experience. I don't need any help. It's a doddle nowadays. Now to get all of these in place. It hasn't been very long for you. It has been about a month for me, I think, since I last did things in the room. As you can see, it's kind of just sort of stayed where it is. I did try to put some of the fairy lights around the corner shelves in the interim, but they just kept falling down and I gave up, so it's been looking a little bedraggled. Also, like, the corner shelf really fell backwards. I need to really put some more cardboard in because this corner doesn't have carpet in it. So I use cardboard to like support it for now. But yeah, so time to move all this stuff and start building shelves. Right, so here are all our extensions, and we have one Billy bookcase in here for now, so just gonna make one at a time so I have space. And yeah, each of the billies has 2 extensions on them, so I need to make 4 total for my 2 billy bookcases. I've got my screwdrivers. Unfortunately, I can only find the dinky one of my crosshead because I made a slight silly mistake and put all the billy bookcases in front of the tool cupboard, so I can't get to bigger screwdrivers for now, but it's fine. I've built enough billies, I'm sure I'll be fine with a dinky one. We are on day 2 of building bookcases. I had to take a break for a day because I went to a wedding yesterday. How dare my friend get married the day after I have all my bookcases arrive? The audacity. So today's plan is to finish building the full width extensions, get those up, test the weight of the corner one to make sure it can hold manga or doesn't fall back anymore, and then fairy lights, and then manga reorganisation, which I'm so excited for. I already know I'm going to have a lot of empty space because I just don't have that much manga yet. I think usually what I do is I usually keep the spare space like at the end of the alphabet, but I think because these shelves are like in the middle of my collection, I'm going to try and keep the space there to make it a bit easier if I need to move some manga from the end of the alphabet backwards, or do I need to move some of the manga from the front of the alphabet forwards. I have like a bit, I don't have to move as much if I want some space for like, if I want some space for like 20th Century Boys, I'd have to move all of my manga along all the way to the end. It should also give me like a bit of space to have some like pretty, like nice looking shelves. It's not just going to be round filled with manga. I can have like some, I don't know, figures, or have some more covers spacing out, which I've been trying to do a bit more recently. Yeah, so that's the plan. I also have some other bookshelves I need to build for another room, but they're not for manga, so you might be a lot less interested, but I might show you those once they're built and they're in, because you might find it interesting for later. Step 1, extensions. So 4 extensions to build. I'm thinking of setting up some form of like conveyor line to try and do them all at once, just to make it a bit easier, but we'll see. So we've got 4 back panels, 4 top panels, 4 each of the left and right panels, 4 bags of bits, and 4 user manuals, because as we all know, user manuals are one use only, so I do have to bin one every time I make an extension.
it is gone out of stock. Like as soon as it's on the shelves, it's gone. And I know a couple of people, when they saw my manga collection tour, they were like, oh, where is the series? And I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to collect it. But I caved, guys. I caved and picked up volume 1 of Nana.
Okay, so I need to make a slight apology at this point because I kind of didn't really do much filming of the shelves as I reorganised them, and I'm really sorry about that. I found myself getting horrendously busy and I pretty much was just like trying to reorganise when I got little bits of time. It was just like 5 minutes over a lunch or 10 minutes before I went to bed, and like it was too much faff to actually have the time to do the reorganisation, forgetting about like actually filming it. But I'm sorry about that, but it is now done. The room is complete. I have shelves everywhere, and here is the final result as we pan round. Look at all this manga shelves, isn't it beautiful? Let me turn it around and I will show you with the better camera. Okay, so if we back out, tripped over something. If we back all the way into the other corner, we can just about see all the shelves, and I'm really happy with how it looks. I think the only thing I'm a little down about is the lights. The lights are actually way more white than I thought they would be, especially after putting them up. They're definitely noticeably more white than if I like get these two shelves in shot side by side. It's so much more white on this side than it is on this side, but that's okay. I'm also unsure about the clustering. I feel like clustered lights it's really noticeable. It looks a bit more messy than just non-clustered lights, which look a bit more magical, like on these sets of shelves. So I might replace these closer to Christmas when it's easier to find lights. Still, I'm unsure about clustering, but I definitely want to replace them so they're more warm. I know you're gonna look at it and be like, oh my god, Caitlin, you've already filled it, but I really haven't. I swear I've got quite a few gaps. I've got an empty shelf there, and there's a few empty shelves dotted about, but I might have other bits on them, like I've got a box on this one and there's nothing down there. I've also got some empty shelves on some other bookcases, so there's one up there and there's one down there and a couple on there behind the armchair. So let me just do a walk into the room and then I'll just do a slow lap around so you can see everything. But yeah, I think that just about wraps up this video, which was so much fun to film and it's taken me so long. I think by the time, what's the date today? It's the 28th of July, so I think I started this early May, and it's been just so wonderful doing it bit by bit and getting the room to the way it is. It would be really cool if I could get another extension on top of the shelves, but unfortunately there's this rail sort of along the edge of the room that means I can't actually get it any further. It is so close. In fact, it just about fits, though I think I might be able to get one on top of these corner half widths because they don't actually back on to the railing onto the wall, so that might actually fit, so I might have to do that. But beyond that, I'm pretty much stuck at this point. There's potentially some form of putting shelves above the radiator. Apparently that's quite a common thing, is having bookcases or bookshelves above radiators, but that is a bit more structural than just billies. I am now trying to think what to do next. Pretty much I'm going to have to go into another room if I want to. I do have another potential space I can move to, my partner has suggested, so it's all his fault. But I am so happy. It's so lovely to just sit on the sofa or on the armchair and just read manga in an evening. My little light and Winnie to keep me company. And I think there's only been maybe once or twice where I've actually wanted to open the curtains, and it's not been too horrendous because I can just quite easily reach over the TV still and just pull them open and then pull them closed again. So I don't feel like I've lost out on that too much. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Would you like to spend some time in the manga room? We are just about 4,200 volumes, I think, on shelves, which is absolutely wild, insane. So between starting filming and filming now, I've taken a trip to London and I filmed a whole bunch of shopping videos, so all the manga from that is already on the shelves as well, and I can't wait to edit those videos and put them up. But I'm probably going to put them up after I do this one because I've been doing this one for so long and I really want to get it up because I'm really excited to get into editing it. I need to finish building some of my Lego sets. That's actually something else I was going to do. I have a Winnie the Pooh and a Disney castle, and they're going to go on the mantelpiece next to the other Disney castle. I started the Winnie the Pooh one, so there's a nice little Tigger there. Oh, hello Tigger. But yes, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy. It's what I've almost dreamed of for over a decade now. This is wonderful. But yes, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for a whole bunch more manga content. There's going to be my London shopping videos coming soon. I have a big pile of parcels down here that I need to get unboxing at some point. You can see them down there, so that'll be a video as well. Also got a few more hauls. I've got to film my June haul, I've got to film the London haul, and I was going to do an updated collection tour, but I'll probably do that at least after the London haul, which means it could be a little way away. But there's so many videos coming your way, so you definitely want to subscribe to be alerted when they all get posted. And if you haven't already, don't forget to give this video a like and check out my social media and affiliate links down below. Really helps a lot, and it means a lot for you to click on every single one of them and follow and buy some beautiful manga. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!